What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Chris Batchelor here, bringing you a quick inventory review for Xur for, I don't even know what today's date is. I'm so bad. It is the 29th of January. Okay, thank you very much, phone. Okay, I was told he was in one place, and apparently he's in this one, so, oh well. But he's in the bar area, and already I sort of like his inventory. Let's start off with the Titans. We have the Empyrean Bellicose Helmet. Intellect and Discipline 47-45, that's very, very good for this helmet. Aiming weapons while airborne holds you in place. Anti-grav thrusters. And orbs collected while your super is full will recharge your melee ability. This basically gives you Angel of Light. And funny enough, orbs collected while your super is full will recharge your melee ability. I can't say this is the most useful thing ever. I really couldn't say it's all that special, but, you know, whatever you like. This Empyrean Bellicose is pretty famous now in the Crucible amongst some of the more seasoned snipers, because it lets them go for some pretty sick mid-air snipes. If you want to see some good sky sniping, I recommend you check out Sir Demetrius or True Vanguard. Definitely. In any case, getting into the perks, we have increased intellect and discipline. Hands-on, gain bonus super energy from melee kills on minions of the darkness. Heavy lifting, gain bonus super energy from heavy weapon kills on minions of the darkness. And we have infusion. Now, Empyrean Bellicose is mostly going to find its use in PvP. So I would try and get Ashes to Asset on this helmet, using Twist Fate and some Glass Needles. But it's entirely down to you. This helmet is more or less quite fun to use, more or less. It does take a lot of skill to use the Sky Sniper technique, and it's something you won't succeed at on your first try. I've been actually trying it in my spare time. I actually might have to do a video on it at some point. I feel like I'm going to need to. But anyway, moving on to the Hunters, we have the Skyburners Annex. Intellect 49, Discipline 51, that's definitely very nice. For the main perk, we have Versatile Shooter. Heavy weapon kills have a chance to create orbs. Orbs collected when your super is full have a chance to grant special ammo. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this helmet is actually really, really nice. Especially in PvP. Orbs collected when your super is full have a chance to grant special ammo. The chance rate is very, very low. I haven't seen it proc all that much. I went into a strike where we basically found a point where we could just stop at, and we just kept popping like Defender Titan bubbles, and I kept running into the orbs. It took about 7 orbs for me to get any special ammo. Maybe that's just poor RNG on my part, but you know, I still think it's a very low chance. Heavy weapon kills have a chance to create orbs. That's very, very good, definitely. But getting into the perks, we have increased intellect and discipline, hands-on gain bonus super energy from melee kills on minions of the darkness, and heavy lifting gain bonus super energy from heavy weapon kills on minions of the darkness. So we already have some synergy with heavy lifting and versatile shooter. So you getting a heavy weapon kill is going to give you some more super energy and have a chance to generate orbs for your team. And last but not least, we have infusion. We basically have all the same stuff on the Empyrean Bellicose, don't we? Yeah, intellect, discipline, and hands-on and infusion. If anything, Skyburners Annex is definitely a good helmet. It's especially a good helmet for when you're just sort of starting out at things. It's very nice in the King's Fall raid. You know, the amount of orbs that are made, the amount of special ammo that you use for DPS, it's definitely very, very handy. And moving on to the Warlock, something I've wanted for a little while now, the Alchemist's Raiment. Intellect of 95. Okay, I need to see what the other stat is. It's strength. Okay, that's good. Phone, shut up. Okay, for the main perk, we have Iron to Gold. Chance to gain Glimmer on primary ammo pickup. Orbs collected when your super is full, recharge your grenades and melee. Now, the whole chance to gain Glimmer on primary ammo pickup, it's a very small amount of Glimmer that you get for it. A good friend of mine has tested it, and He picked up every primary ammo pack that he could find, and he got 100 Glimmer from the end of the strike. And even then, I don't even think he got Glimmer on all the packs, so the chance thing is definitely real. It's definitely a fairly low chance. But orbs collected when your super is full, recharge your grenades in melee, that's very nice, especially if you're using a stun stinger. Tying this with the Tsalelak as a stun stinger, you know, you keep your super, go for a self-res if you think, okay, I can go for a good play here, then you can just go for it. You can just go nuts. Plus, getting the recharge when your super is full, that's fantastic, really. That can get you a very quick flame shield or a very quick fireball or fusion grenade when you need it most. But getting into the perks, we have increased strength and intellect, as I said earlier. Special ammo, carry more ammo for special weapons. Heavy ammo, carry more ammo for heavy weapons. Arc burn defense reduces incoming arc burn damage. And arc armor. So this is more tied to using Stormcaller. You can re-roll this if you want. The special ammo and heavy weapon ammo are intrinsic. Well, more or less intrinsic. They will never disappear. They'll always be there every single time. But you could end up getting intellect and discipline. You could still end up getting intellect and strength again. Who knows? But you might get solar armor and solar burn defense or whatever. I actually like this the way it is. I actually like Stormcallers in PvP quite a lot, so I might actually pick this one up. Yeah, I would definitely love to pick this up. But in any case, definitely a good thing to pick up. I would recommend, in order, picking up Skyburner's Annex, Alchemist Raiment, and then Empyrean Bellicose. But that's just my opinion. Yours may be different. Let me know what you guys think of the inventory down below in the comments. And moving on to the weapon, we have the Thunderlord. Quite a mid-tier style machine gun, the lower rate of fire variant of machine gun, higher impact. This weapon has some pretty good range, and the stability's fairly nice. Are you for real? Wow, okay, that's just rude. Okay, back to what I was saying. We have the Thunderlord. Getting into it, this is a literal monster, especially in year 1. Arc damage, we have Accurized Ballistics, Field Choke, and Linear Compensator. More or less just stick with Accurized Ballistics. For the perks, we have Feeding Frenzy. Kills with this weapon increase reload speed for a short time. Perfect Balance, this weapon has extremely low recoil. Field Scout, increased carried ammo capacity. And Flared Magwell. Now, phone, shut up. There used to be a little trick that you could do here with Field Scout. You could use Field Scout, get all the ammo you could use, and then swap to Flared Magwell, and you would still have the ammo in the magazine from Field Scout. But since Field Scout has been changed, there's no point. You can run Field Scout, but I would personally recommend you run with Perfect Balance. Now, for the last perk and the main perk on Thunderlord, Lightning Rounds. This weapon fires faster and more accurately the longer the trigger is held. Think of this as the ability Persistence, like on the Zalo Supercell, and spinning up on the Suros Regime. Both of those perks just sort of mix together. It's very, very nice. The Lightning Rounds only sort of starts to proc about halfway through the magazine, so take that as you will. This is an amazing. This is just an amazing weapon to use on low-tier enemies. Something to note actually is once you unlock Lightning Rounds, there's sometimes a fair chance that enemies that die by Thunderlord sort of let out a small electrical explosion. And this explosion can actually damage enemies and kill them. And it works in PvP. And speaking of PvP, this is one of the very few machine guns that can kill in the same time in headshots and body shots. It can take 4 headshots or 4 body shots, so you can get a mix if you want. That's why the Thunderlord is so very strong in PvP, and it's one of the very few machine guns that can match up to a Quillam's Terminus. Although Quillam's Terminus is much, much more accurate than the Thunderlord. But in any case, moving on, we have the Legacy Body Armor Engram. This will drop you things like the Year 1 Armamentarium. It can drop you Crest of Alpha Lupis. It can drop the Purifier Robes, Heart of the Praxic Fire, Voidfang Vestments, the Lucky Raspberry for the Hunters, and 29 Strange Coins, of course. I still think it's a bit expensive to get a Legacy Engram, but, you know, take it as you will. But moving on to the curios, we have the Plasma Drive and Stealth Drive making rare Sparrows into Legendary Sparrows. We have the Heavy Ammo Synthesis, 1 Strange Coin for 3 packs. We have the 3 of Coins, 5 3 of Coins for 7 Strange Coins, and the Glass Needles, 3 needles for 3 Strange Coins, 3 Motes of Light, and 1 Exotic Shard. And finally, we have the Mote of Light Exchange. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. That has been your Xur inventory review today. I've been Chris Bachelor. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to drop a like down below. And if you want to see more content, then do not forget to subscribe. And as always, I'll talk to you all later.